Hey guys, what's going on? It's your #1 teenage commentator, Silent Skill, or Christian, whatever you want to call me. And today I have yet another commentary for you guys. So this one's going to be about the time one of the people on my soccer team stole something from a store. But before we get to that, let's, as always, set our like goal. Today we're going to shoot for 350 likes. We didn't quite get the 400 like goal on the last video, so we'll go ahead and just go for 350 likes this time. Anyway, so this video happened, was it this year or was it last year? I want to say last year. And it was on the soccer team, obviously. So I've been on my high school soccer team ever since I got in. And if you don't know, my soccer team is a bunch of buffoons. Like we're all kind of crazy and stupid, and it's a cool group of guys, I gotta say, and we get along pretty well. I mean, when the freshmen that we have this year came along, it was not as cool, but last year was a ton of fun. Everyone, you know, was super jokey and stuff like that. It was a good time. So after every soccer game, we would go out to eat somewhere, right? The entire team, the bus itself, would go out to eat. And so one time we decided, okay, let's go to McDonald's, which we usually actually went to McDonald's. Like that's pretty much the place we went most of the time because it was cheap, it was okay, and you got a lot for not a lot of money, you know? And so it was usually McDonald's we went to. And anyway, there was a bunch of juniors and seniors on the team. So the team I was on only had about 4 freshmen, 1 or 2 sophomores, and a bunch of juniors. Remember, at the time of this, I was actually a freshman. So this was last year. And one of the juniors was like, all right, we're going to cross the street, because whenever you went somewhere, you told the coach where you were going. So they were like, okay, hey, we're going across the street and to eat at Taco Bell. And the coach was like, all right, that's fine if y'all don't want McDonald's. And then I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'm getting some freaking Taco Bell. So I went with them across the street, and a bunch of us, probably about half of us, decided to go to Taco Bell. Me and my close friends went with them. And so all the juniors got like 2 taco party boxes, which they're just these enormous Taco Bell boxes, and they just have 12 party tacos in each of them. And so that's what they got, and they all shared that. And we all pretty much finished our food around the same time. And then all the juniors and the 2 seniors, I think there was, were like, hey, do you guys want to go to Big R? And we're like, what would you go to Big R for? And it was just like, just to hang out, just something to do. So we all went to this place called Big R. And what Big R is, it's like this outdoors type store with like guns and everything outdoors you could want, really. And so we went there, and no one was there. Like it was like a Wednesday or something, a Wednesday or a Thursday, and no one was there. It was right after our soccer game. And so we went in, and we all kind of went in this big group. We were like this like migration of ducks, and you'll see why that's a pun later. And so we all just kind of went around, walking around, and then me and my friends were looking at the guns and stuff. And then before we know it, we just hear the juniors and seniors like laughing really hard, and we're like, what are they doing? And so I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing? And one of the people on my team just opens up his Taco Bell box, and there's just like a duck call in there. So he had stolen a duck call and put it into his Taco Bell box. And before we knew it, we didn't actually, well, I don't know why I said that, but we didn't actually know that there was a Big R employee standing right there that had watched him do it. But he was kind of from a distance, and so I think he was going to see if we were going to put it back. But we started walking around the store, and there was like dum-dum suckers everywhere. So I was grabbing handfuls upon handfuls as we're going along. Before I knew it, I had like tons of dum-dum suckers. So that was pretty cool. And I remember one part was there was this really hot chick, and we were all like whistling at her and stuff, and it was just a good time. And so we had the duck call in the box, and finally our coach called, and he's like, all right, you guys need to get back, we're getting ready to leave. And so I don't remember if he remembered that he had the duck call or maybe forgot, or was just gonna walk away with it. But he goes out of the store, and one of the clerks or whatever is like, "Hey, are you gonna pay for that duck call?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He's like, "Open up your Taco Bell box." And he's like, "Why would I do that? I mean, come on." And so the clerk comes over and he opens it up, and there it is. There's the duck call kind of just sitting there. And at that point, he's like, "Okay, I'm busted." And so the store manager noticed that we were all on a soccer team, and he actually went across the thing to tell my coach what had happened. And so he had to sit up with my coach the entire bus ride home, and he ended up getting suspended like 2 days from school or something in like the next 2 games. So it was still hilarious. And when the clerk had come over and like told him, "Why do you have that duck call?" we just all started bursting out laughing. And so the cat was out of the bag, and I guess they just knew. They knew it was there, and I guess there was the guy watching. So anyway, have you guys ever stolen anything from gas stations? Like, I know it's really popular in my school for people to steal condoms for some reason, but yeah, anyway, tell me your stories in the comment section below. I absolutely love reading your guys' stories. Don't forget to smack that like button. 350 likes is the goal, and thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully see you guys in a few days. Peace. Yeah.